This is the newest, most exciting entertainment show in town.
Talk about authentic and raw conversations,
Fun and educative segments,
trending topics,
celebrity checks,
books and authors.
Q&A. Join me, Lavin Nyagoa and Hazel Njeru every Tuesdays and Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m. only on The Unfiltered.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Raynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho na nipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love but don't fake it too. Hey, kumenya mawado maku nani enedera shire harutani waku
Vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie. I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, we apologize for being late, but it's always better late than never. So welcome to today's amazing episode of Counting the Red Ribbon. Na leo, I have the brains behind today's show, the one and only king of condoms, the African king of condoms. But atatupatia jina zake za ID, just so we get to know who exactly is this man. So the topic of the day is the importance of knowing your HIV status. Not just knowing, but also testing. Why is it important? So while at it, remember to follow us across all social media platforms. That is at TAS TV on YouTube, TAS TV Official, TAS TV on Facebook, www.tastv.co.ke on our website, and TAS TV_KE on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Remember, this amazing episode is courtesy of the Smart Shopper, our longest sponsors. So today they have this amazing art deco watch that you can use for your console table, you can use for your sitting room, you can use for your bedroom, whatever purpose that you want it for, and they go for just 1,000 bob. Sorry, today we don't have a discount. Jana we had a good deal, 10% off, but today kidogo apana. But guys, thank you so much for getting us to 700 subscribers. We are on the road to 800, so it's only through your support that we get to be us, that we get to get the numbers, and we get to get feedback from you. Send in your questions. I have the most amazing guest on set who's gonna be guiding us through this amazing episode. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Yes?
Yes.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Stanley Ngara,
Yes.
the African king of condom. I champion condom, I champion HIV awareness, and champion SGBV. And also now we are doing campaign on teeny pregnancy.
Yes.
It is now rampant, and we are scared of the direction
Yes.
we are going as a country, and also in Africa. It's not only Kenya, all over Africa. We have crisis of teeny pregnancy, and we are dealing with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Talking about teen pregnancies, talk to us about Linda Malisafi, the initiative that you run.
Yes, Linda Malisafi is a King of Condom initiative that we are having a program in Kiandutu. Kiandutu is a slum area, and we are targeting teeny mothers, those girls who got pregnant from age of 13, 14, up to 16. They didn't continue with their education. We are giving them a better option.
Yeah.
than going to the street to sell themselves. And the better option is that you are opening businesses for them, you are training them tailoring, we are training them baking, we are giving them HIV education, and those we are looking for partners who can give us better deals to help these young girls.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, remember, if you have any young girl out there, a young mom out there, then Linda Malisafi is a good initiative. They'll always go get something out of it. So, Mr. Ngara, let's talk about today's topic, the importance of knowing your HIV status and also testing. Kila kitu inakuanga na history. So give us a little bit the history of testing HIV. Where did it start?
Thank you. Wow. I've been in this field for the last 21 years.
Interesting.
And I'm sure you are 21.
Yeah.
And so one of the good things that happened when the first case of HIV was in 1984.
Yes.
And nothing that was going on. Only propaganda, gossip, and scaring messages that was going on.
Yeah.
And until Moi declared HIV a national disaster, that is in 1998, in Mombasa, there was a committee that was formed called National AIDS Control Council. Now things started happening. National AIDS Control Council coordinate HIV activities and also fund organization.
Yeah.
And in the year 2000, 1999-2000, that is the first HIV test was done. And I'm talking of rapid HIV test. Initially, we used to have a HIV test that you could wait for your results between 1 month to 3 months. Because they were using what we call a razor HIV testing process. And razor, you need to accumulate a lot of people because the buffer that is used in the process of testing is very expensive. So we need to accumulate like 100 people so as the buffer can be used to test. It does mass testing. So in the year 2000, they came with what we call self-testing. No, they came with rapid testing. Rapid testing is when you're walking, within 1 hour, you are given your results. Now the difference between mass, the testing that are this rapid testing and the other is that rapid testing will give you your results for the last 3 months, 1 month to 3 months. So the results, if you do a HIV test today with this test kit, is not going to give you your actual result as per today. It is a result reflecting your 1 month exposure. That is one thing that we need to know. So this is a plus, this is a progress to have what we call now that we have gone to advance from the hospital setup testing. We have gone to counseling testing. Then we have 2 more testing. We have rapid test where we use oral quick, and now this that we're using blood. These are milestone, these are big progress, and this is a very important thing to help us mitigate HIV in our country.
Okay, that's interesting. So we have, let's talk about HIV in the long run. You've mentioned that inapatia watu the results from 3 months before the actual day that you get to test it. So why is it important that people get to know their status?
Nowadays, there is a lot of advantages of knowing your HIV status. Because you'll be able to protect yourself and you'll be able to protect others. For instance, if you're starting a relationship, a new relationship, it is very important before you engage yourself into any sexual activity, you know the status of your partner, and your partner also know your status. And if not so, you insist on using condom. Number 2, if you want to give birth to a child today, you want to start planning. Even before you decide, know the status so as you can protect the child from getting infected. Because if you're HIV positive and you know early,
Yeah.
you can protect the child from getting infected.
Okay.
That's another thing. The other one is blood donation. I donate blood 3 times every year. And you can donate until you get 60 years old. At least you go regulating. And the one importance of knowing your status
Yeah.
is knowing the status of your blood. So if today your brother, your sister, your mom calls you for support of medical blood donation that is required, you'll be sure that the blood I'm going to donate will help my family member or any other person.
Yeah.
Rather than you donate and maybe your blood will be discarded. So those 3 things, I really value them in terms of knowing your status.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have the stigma that comes with HIV, and we've not just seen it on, on you coming out that you're actually positive, but it starts from when you go out there to test yourself. So talk to us about the role of stigmatization and how it has played in discouraging most people from getting HIV tests.
Wow. Stigma is a very important tool to address. Let me talk about tool.
Yeah.
Because stigma is the pillar of HIV.
Yeah.
If I can scare you, initially,
Yes.
people are using urine. You take a glass of your urine every morning, believing that you are going to reduce the virus in your body.
Yes.
There are other scaring things, like if you go out and you get a virgin girl, you're going to reduce HIV. All this bring in stigma, come in because of fear of stigma.
Yeah.
Any person who is HIV positive today
Yeah.
want the status to reverse and become negative tomorrow or today. And people can do anything to reverse the status.
Yeah.
And we are happy that things are happening now. And to me, I feel that we are almost getting the cure of HIV from my own observation.
Okay.
Because now, like, we have PrEP, we have PEP, we have these new HIV testing that you can know your status instantly, anywhere, anytime, with anybody. Those are good, excellent things. Now, people have gone through a lot of stigma. And I'll share few things that happened with people who have gone public. We don't discuss about other people's status.
Yeah.
It is illegal. But if you have gone to the public, I can quote.
Yeah.
Like I remember my good friend Assumpta Angora, who is one of the champion of disclosure of her status.
Yeah.
She went to church. She was going to church by then with the daughter. And the donation basket, these the church donation basket,
Yeah, the sadaka.
the sadaka,
Yeah.
could be passed. She's seated here with the money, but the usher will always pass her to go to the other person. They don't even want money from her.
Yeah.
The shopkeeper, she could not buy bread, she could not buy things from the
Yeah.
neighboring place. I have one person who really motivated me to do what I do every day.
Yes.
There's a young girl I was taking care of in Kiandutu in early 80s, early 90s, 1998, 1999.
Yeah.
And that girl was selling firewood.
Yes.
Nobody could buy her firewood because she was HIV positive. That is how serious stigma was by then.
Yes.
Today, we have reduced stigma up to 80%, if I can say. Because we have a lot of young boys,
Yeah.
girls, born with HIV. They are now 21 years, they are university, they are in relationship, they are dating, and they are moving on.
Okay.
Because HIV is 39 years old now. So,
It has played such an important role. The
Yes.
journey has been long. So as somebody who's been in this journey for over 20 years,
Yes.
just from what you said,
Yes.
maybe apart from the few challenges that you've mentioned to us, we've talked so much about stigma,
Yes.
but then we have a lack of information, especially from marginalized communities. So when it comes to accessing information, how do you make sure that, you know what, our communities, in as much as some don't really relate to this, but they have to get information?
The awareness of HIV have reduced. The government and the NGOs and parastatals, I don't think they have funding and the budget to create awareness.
Yeah.
Most of the people have now a budget to take care of the sick people.
Yeah.
Awareness have been left. And if it is done for targeted group.
Yeah.
So there is awareness for the youth, and the messages are youth-based, with the youth language.
Yeah.
So if there is pregnant mothers, they have their own awareness. If it is the drugs, the people who are doing drugs, they have their message. The people who are doing the sex workers. Now, the awareness that used to be done for general public have been now zeroed to targeted group.
Targeted group.
So if you're not in that target, you will not know what is happening. Like for instance, today we have what we call U equals U.
Yeah.
If the virus cannot be detected, you cannot infect somebody. Undetected, untransmittable. How many people know that? That message will already go to people who are already positive, who are taking care, who are in the hospital.
Yeah.
But we needed to go to the public, and that's why we volunteer, we are there to give out such messages.
Okay.
Yes.
So many countries so far have made, you know, significant progress in HIV testing and treatment. But what are some of the biggest obstacles that still hinder effective HIV awareness campaigns, aside from just what you've mentioned?
Funding is one. Funding is one of the things that is hindering most of the country to do their activation. And Kenya, we have been affected that now the funding for condom have reduced. We are not being funded for condom anymore.
Yeah.
And the government needs to have its own allocation for funding. The donor have pulled. The taxation is very high for HIV/AIDS related materials like condoms and other things. I'm a member of 10 African countries that have come together to share, to coordinate, and also to learn from one another what is happening.
Yes.
And those countries are like Nigeria, Botswana, and we meet and discuss about what you are doing, and we copy what the other country is doing. And I think we are all swimming, we are all almost in the same level. But if you can check a country like Uganda have really progressed well in HIV management.
Yes.
South Africa still is leading in the world.
Yeah.
And Kenya, we are number 2. We are number 2, number 3 there. We need to pull a lot of socks.
Yeah.
We need to pull ourselves. Yes.
Okay. So guys, the conversation is just getting interesting. If you have any questions, please make sure to send them pale kwa comment section. I'm gonna be reading them in a few after we come back from the break. Maybe just the last question before we head on our commercial break. Let's now talk about the testing kits, the self-testing kits.
Yes.
What are some of the potential benefits and drawbacks, and how can we ensure that there is a responsible use of this?
One, there's a lot of benefit of knowing your HIV status because you can start your treatment early.
Yeah.
The earlier, the better. You can protect yourself. I have seen a lot of couples going and doing HIV test, and the status of the other person turn positive, the other one negative. They didn't have condoms. They changed their plans and they start using condom, or they come for counseling.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good happening about this. And also in terms of consistent use of condom,
Yes.
you can only use it when you know what you are protecting. It is saving time, it is saving money.
Yeah.
The cost of these self-test kit is 500 shillings. And sometimes if you want to go queue in the hospital, check the time you queue in the hospital, the time you take for counseling, the time you take maybe the inconvenience of your partner for you to come and check. This one you buy and go and test in the house, anywhere, even in the car. But when you want for further maybe investigation, if somebody turned positive, we always request them to come. Or when you have the test differ, we always request you to come for counseling and for further investigation. Number 2, the challenges. We only have one challenge with this test kit. Most of the people, when they test and the partners are negative, the next option is to engage themselves without protection. And it's very risky. Because, as we said, the status is based on the last 1 month to 3 months risk behavior. So that is the only challenge that you are doing. And if some people, when they get disconduct results, they don't want to come to us. When they turn positive, they don't also want to come to us for medication. They just, I have seen people decide to stay. Even others have start taking care of themselves by borrowing medicine from their friends that they know they are positive. That is the challenge that we have.
That is the biggest challenge
That is
so
the
far.
biggest challenge.
Okay.
Just taking that responsibility to go for further investigation or to go to the nearest hospital to ask. Now I tested myself, I'm HIV positive, what next?
What next?
We need to have a number here. But when you turn positive, call this number. Screenshot your result, talk to this number, and that's what I'm working around to see whether I'll get that up.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, guys, that is good news to anybody or anyone who, you know, is looking forward to probably get the self-testing kit. This is very important information. Right about now, we are headed on a short commercial break. When we come back, Ms. Tangara is going to be showing us how to use the self-testing kits, and then we're going to also talk about what next after you turn positive. See you in a bit.
This is the newest, most exciting entertainment show in town.
Talk about authentic and raw conversations,
Fun and educative segments,
trending topics,
celebrity checks,
books and authors,
Q&A. Join me, Lavin Nyagoa and Hazel Njeru every Tuesdays and Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m. only on The Unfiltered.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love but don't fake it too. Enda kumenya mawado maku nani enedera shire warutani waku
Vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm African Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Welcome to TAS Media Institute, the home of undiscovered talents. You will be trained by professionals who have a passion in what they do. Do not be left behind. Enroll now and become a pioneer of TAS Media Institute. We are located at Neema Plaza, 2nd floor along Kenyatta Highway in Thika Town. Life can sometimes take unexpected turns, and this family story is no exception. When a gas explosion completely changed the course of their living, Mr. Joseph Lual and his family have been forced to face unimaginable hardships. But even in this phase of adversity, they have managed to persevere with so much resilience. And as the saying goes, adversity introduces you to yourself. Let's get the story of Mr. Joseph and his family.
So welcome to the first episode of Brain Busters. My name is Mwangi Dominic. Leo tuko barabara ya MKU, tunauliza maswali tatanishi.
At TAS Media Institute, we let you discover your talent.
All right, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. We still have a lot to discuss today. And now that we still have the king of condoms with us in studio, I said when you come back, we're going to he's going to talk to us about the self-testing kits, what we need to know, what we need to see, what we need to have before we do it on our own. But before then, I need to read a few comments to all our fans, to everyone who supports us. Thank you so much for always commenting. So we have a few people. Katoni the presenter says, tuned in kama kawaida, salimia ngara sana my big friend. We have Dominic, this is a very informative and important topic, asante. Virginia Nganga tuned in to learn from you guys. Thank you so much. Ndoshi, nice show. Tuned from Kiganjo. We have Mwangi says, nice show. Tuned in from Kachmega, I think. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have Stamwar loving the show, salimia mkusana. We have Frederick tuned in from Kisii. Ndoshi loving it. Thank you so much, guys, to everyone who's commented. Niliwambia mki-comment, don't forget to ask any question that you have, because I'll do the next time you're getting hold of this busy man. So while we have him here, tafadhali, make good use of this time that we have. So Mr. Ngara,
Yes.
Let's start with, the test kits, the self-testing kits. What do we need for us? First of all, where can we get this?
You can buy them in any chemist, but today I have like 20,000 pieces that I want to give within 1 month.
Yeah.
And I'm giving them for free because I have them.
Yes.
And they're expiring within 1 month. So I need to use the opportunity.
Yes.
To empower people the importance of knowing their HIV status.
Yes.
So we have different companies. So this is called Sure Check HIV test.
Yeah.
And we also have other test kits with different names. We have Aura Quick that you use the gum of your mouth. But today we're going to prick, to do for people who fear pricking.
Yeah.
I think it is important to overcome the pricking. So this test kit have 4 important tools inside. You open from the prick. That is the test kit. This is the base.
Yeah.
There's a manual here. There's a gauze. There's an alcohol swab.
Yeah.
And it's very important to read the manual before you do everything.
Yeah.
Even condom have manual. Did you know?
That is new.
I can't go without me talking about condom. So this is the instruction manual, how to use it. And this is the side, how to prepare. So it is very easy when you go through this. But I'm going to make it easy for you. And we wait for the interpretation. So what you do first, hold that. You assemble everything. You tear from the top. There's an instruction where to tear from. You'll get elastoplast is here. You'll get a pricking tool. This is a pricker. This is the testing kit itself with the buffer. You put them aside. Remove the buffer. This is the buffer. From here, it is stored here behind the test kit. Put it on the base inside. This buffer have a foil, like a yogurt foil. You will prick inside to assess the buffer when tested. This is the test kit. If you can check, it is spraying. But blood will flow inside. If you get 2 lines, you are positive. If you get 1 line, you are HIV negative. And you will take care of yourself. Then we have a gauze pad. And we have a pad, alcohol pad. And we have elastoplast. Now, you put your things in order, like that. You put them according to the needs. So the first one, you cut the pad, you massage your finger. You
so
clean.
Which hand is supposed to be pricked? Is it the left or the right?
Just where you draw blood.
Okay.
Yes. Because you said right, there are people who are left-handed. You say left, people who are right-handed. You massage. I cut this because of the blood. Remove the pricker. When you squeeze the pricker to your finger, you will prick yourself. Nobody wants to feel the pain.
You?
No, it is a self-test kit. So if you help, it is not self. The blood will grow there. You hold the test kit. You point it to where the blood is. And the blood will get inside the test kit. You just need a drop. Just a drop. Then you put it and push it inside the test kit, deep inside. Make sure it goes to the end. Wipe the blood. Wipe the blood. If you're still bleeding more, get the elastoplast. Because I'm still bleeding, I don't want to make everything bloody here. As you wait for the results, get the elastoplast. I'm still bleeding. I don't know what is happening. Oh my God. I have a lot of blood. Yes. Make sure, always cover any exposed wound that you have. Get your, all the waste papers now. Put them inside here. Now we are waiting for very few minutes. And this is the process. Now, it is very important when the process is going on, ask yourself very few questions. Like number 1, if I turn positive, what will I do? What does it mean to me? If I turn positive, I'll take care of myself. I'll go and assess the care package, the ARVs. And it's very important to know that in every county hospital, there's a free ARV center. We call it CCC. And when you go there, you just go in there they'll do a retest of yourself. They are going to confirm. And once you are confirmed that you're HIV positive, the next level is to confirm how much virus is in your body. We call it CD4 count. So if you are HIV positive, and your virus is in terms of millions and millions, copies of the virus in your body, like 100 million, you're going to affect what we call CD4 count. It will go down.
Yes.
And when your CD4 count is down, you'll be attacked by opportunistic infections like TB, pneumonia, and others.
Yes.
And now you're going to get AIDS. And there's a very difference between HIV. There's a big difference between HIV and AIDS.
Yes.
So right now, we are not checking HIV. We are not checking AIDS. We are checking HIV. And when you are HIV positive, the chances of getting AIDS is very high if you are not on any medication and you're not taking care of yourself. The process between, it can take about 0 to 10 years from HIV to AIDS if nothing is done. If you're just there and you're not taking any medication, you're not going for care, HIV can live in your body for 10 years before it turns to AIDS. If nothing is done. But when you take ARV, when you take care of yourself, you prolong your life, you live longer, and you postpone the chances of getting AIDS, sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
so we have this group of people. I have tested, I have turned positive, but I'm scared to go to the hospital because I am positive. How can healthcare supporters or health providers best help these people to come into terms with what exactly is happening to them? Because truth be told, life will not remain the same after knowing you have in as much as people tend to say that, you know what, maisha itakuwa the same because you'll be on drugs. Truth be told, life is not going to remain the same. So how do I come into terms with the fact that I am positive?
Now, my friend, as we wait for the results, let's talk. How will life be different when you turn positive?
You tell me.
Because one, HIV does not ache. You not have headache, you not diarrhea, you not nothing physical. The thing is, you have some viruses in your body, and that virus needs to be tamed, needs to be controlled, not to be so aggressive to attack your body. So, what is so important is mindset. Mindset. And yesterday I told you a story about the mindset. A rich man passed by a beggar and told a beggar, "You're not feeling cold?" He said, "I'm not feeling cold." He said, "No, it is very cold. I'll bring a jacket for you." And then the rich man went. And this beggar started feeling cold because he was expecting a jacket. And because the rich man didn't turn as he is expected, the man died from the cold. But initially he was staying in the cold without a jacket. But because he was given hope and he was not supported, he started changing his mindset and he died. What is important in HIV, both prevention and management of HIV, is mindset. And also the provision, the information you have. Do you have the right information? How does this ARV work? Because for ARV, you are supposed to take them as programmed. If you take them on time, 7 a.m., every day it is 7 a.m., not 6:45, not 15 minutes past 7. No, it is time. Number 2, diet. We are not telling you to go and eat in big hotels. Manage your diet, manage your time. Number 3, water. Take enough water. Rest. Have enough sleep. And do a lot of exercise. Just that. So, just that. So sometimes we live a very bad lifestyle with a lot of alcohol, with a lot of not taking care, not sleeping, not having enough sleep, not having enough diet. No, the right diet as I'm putting it. And that is the requirement of HIV. And not reinfecting yourself. Remember, HIV have strains. I might be HIV positive, but HIV 1. I'm sorry, you might be HIV positive, but HIV 2. But HIV 2, strain A. HIV positive, HIV 1, strain F. If I expose you, you're going to give me your strain and I give you a strain. Now that is going to complicate the virus in your body and is going to have issues with the ARVs that you are taking. And when we talk about when you stop taking your ARVs or when you get complications due to multiple infection, we give you line 2 because we have
different lines
on ARVs. So we have the first and then we have the second.
The second. Yes. Okay. So let's now talk about, you know, in your opinion and, you know, encouraging others, our friends, our families to get tested regularly. Why is that important?
One thing I know, HIV is consume a lot of family resources.
Yes.
HIV consume family time and energy.
Yeah.
So if a family member, at least you know somebody is HIV positive, this person will take his medication on time. He will be supported by the family members. They will remind him to take care of himself, take his medication. They'll support him in the nutrition package of it. They'll support him even to sleep early and also to manage himself. For people who have hidden their status to the family members, remember family will always be there for you.
Yes.
Family will always be there for you. They have gotten wrong advice. And that's why you see people going to Tanzania. You remember the man?
Yes, the Loliondo man.
Loliondo man. We have people going for Waganga. We have people going for very, very expensive doctors and consultants. And by the end of the day, the ARVs are universal. So the one you take in high hospital and the one you take in the government hospital is the same.
It's the same.
But the status matters. The other important thing is quality life. When you hide your status, you struggle alone, you suffer alone. And the quality, you compromise the quality of your life. So you even minimize your life and happiness. So as a family, I would like to encourage people, even your family, if you go and see me anywhere this month, I have enough test kit I can give you. If you want 5 for your family members, please, how many are you in your family? I'll start with you. I know your sister, so this is for you, for your sister. I know you have a mother and father. These two, mother and father. And I know you might have a boyfriend or somebody eyeing on you. This is for that person. 5.
Okay, so I leave this place with goodies as well. So as we conclude, we have young people and particularly the adolescents who may face a lot of challenges, or rather, let me call them unique challenges when it comes to HIV testing and then their sexual health as well. So how can we create a youth-friendly service? How can we create youth-friendly services that encourage regular testing among the young people?
Wow, like now that's a very good thought. Because we need to treat these young people and understand them. They don't want to queue. They are busy. They are on TikTok. They are all over. So, and we don't want to spoon feed them. We just want to tell them the truth. And I have a very good policy that I always use. High challenge, high support. I challenge them, I support them. In our initiative, Linda Malisafi, we have negotiated with the hospital that they are having express card. All young people, they don't queue in government hospitals. They go express. They go, they are given the first priority, and we have well-trained nurses and counselors to deal with youth issues, and even who can talk with their languages. Like a doctor will come, a young person will come to the hospital and say, "Mse wangu alinimanga bila CD." You want somebody who can understand the language and understand. But initially we used to have this fear that young people, they don't want to go to the hospital because they'll get their auntie. They don't want the auntie and uncle to know that they are not using condom and they are positive. And we are working in that in health centers.
Okay.
We're also working on GBV, the reporting tool.
Yeah.
Initially, young people don't want to go and report when they are sexually abused or they are harassed. They don't want to go and report to the hospital. But we have trained professional officers now, counselors also, police officers, who will take it in a very professional way.
Yes.
Initially, they will just come and say, hey, Kiprotich, kuja usikie, hii kijana amesema amekuliwa na wazee. Umekuliwa wapi? No, those languages that were very scary. But we have a good way of handling young people because they are the backbone of our country.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the long run, HIV has evolved beyond just the normal testing. With, of course, we have the pre-exposure prophylaxis,
Yes.
being very critical but an important advancement. So how can we ensure that people who are at high risk of for HIV are aware of their status, and then PrEP is made part and parcel of knowing their status regularly?
Good. In Western countries,
yes,
things like condom and PrEP, they are even distributed by parents and people discuss.
Yeah.
But in Africa, we don't discuss about sex, we don't discuss about condom, and we also brand people.
Yeah.
When people start taking PrEP, we just judge them.
Yeah.
They have many partners, they are sex workers and everything. If we can stop judging people and branding people and calling people names, we can give HIV a big challenge,
Yes.
and we can reduce.
And a better stand.
And a better stand.
Yes.
And also for young people, one thing they need to know, the more you grow, you need to know the history and the past about HIV.
Yes.
So as you can live with HIV today. So if you turn positive, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
There are others born with it. And HIV is not about being innocent or not innocent. HIV is about that person had HIV, you didn't protect yourself, and you didn't know. It is not about who, where, how. We have pastors, we have doctors, we have all professionals living with HIV/AIDS. It is now about being an individual and taking care of you as a person.
Yeah.
The results are here.
Yes.
So please, how many lines are you seeing here? No, this is private and confidential, but you can see.
Yeah, I can.
This is the status.
Yeah.
You can share. If you're back there, don't be afraid to know your status.
Jijue. No chill.
Inakuwaga jijue, jirinde, jikinge, jijari.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
It's all on you now.
Yes. Sex was created by God with a purpose.
Yes.
And it's not bad to involve yourself into sex because it have a lot of benefit. I know 10.
How many do you know?
How many do you know? Explore.
Explore.
And be safe. Yes.
Okay, so yes guys, that has been a very informative and an insightful conversation that we've had with the African king of condom, the one and the only, guys. So in case you've missed out, tafadhali enda pale Tas TV official on YouTube. You'll get the whole episode, and we'll also be having the snippets of it on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, depending on which platform uko active in. We are active on all the platforms, guys. So please go check out our content. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Meanwhile, it has been an amazing conversation. Remember, we are having an upcoming event, but we'll tell you more about it just once we are sure that it's there. We don't want to give information that we kidogo tuwape information alafu ilege. We just want to make sure it's there, and then on the next episode we are going to announce the event. Remember, this episode was sponsored by the Smart Shopper. They have amazing items from these deco pieces. We have household items, we have birthday decor, depending on what you want for your house. All the items are from Germany, are purely imported, and they are at affordable prices. So if you have anything that you like, you can go pale TikTok, The Smart Shopper, Instagram, The Smart Shopper. We also have a new school. So if you're looking to nurture and discover your talent, you've just finished high school and probably mzazi hana the full amount ya kukupeleka shule. There is no need for you to just sit down and stay back at home. Remember, TAS Media Institute, we have affordable short courses. Just for 3 months peke yako, they go for 15,000 Kenya shillings. Definitely utapata a good deal. If you want to do photography, if you want to do digital broadcasting, if you want to do videography, if you want to learn how to disseminate what we are doing, you don't have to go to Daystar University, you don't have to go to Mount Kenya University, you don't have to go to KU for you to learn photography. You can get all this just at your doorstep. So reach out to the number 0798-154-042 and get more information about TAS Media Institute and the short courses that they are currently offering. We have the September intake ongoing, so reach out. Guys, my name is Lavin Nyagoa and this has been Counting the Red Ribbon. Let's meet sometime, same place. God bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome to TAS Media Institute, the home of undiscovered talents. You will be trained by professionals who have a passion in what they do. Do not be left behind. Enroll now and become a pioneer of TAS Media Institute. We are located at Neema Plaza, 2nd floor along Kenyatta Highway in Thika Town. Life can sometimes take unexpected turns, and this family story is no exception. When a gas explosion completely changed the course of their living, Mr. Joseph Lual and his family have been forced to face unimaginable hardships. But even in this phase of adversity, they have managed to persevere with so much resilience. And as the saying goes, adversity introduces you to yourself. Let's get the story of Mr. Joseph and his family.
So welcome to the first episode of Brain Busters. My name is Mwangi Dominic. Leo tuko barabara ya MKU, tunauliza maswali tatanishi.
At TAS Media Institute, we let you discover your talent.